Adam22 has really crossed the line in a whole nother way. And I say that dead serious, not trolling, not just trying to throw together some content or anything like that. This is seriously flucked up from a flucked up individual who's done a lot of flucked up ish. This is beyond, man. This is so twisted and crazy, man. And we've seen them stir the pot with the streets, with gang culture, just all kinds of goofy ish. But this is still, I don't want to say shocking because it don't shock me, but kinda, I don't even know. Nah, not really, man. He just defiled no good individual, man. And what I'm talking about, if y'all have not seen, is I just saw a video uploaded on the Who's channel. I didn't even watch the whole thing. I just caught a piece of it, and dude was saying how just unbelievably wrong and just indecent. This is a guy from a prison cell, and he's making a lot of sense in the parts that I've seen. You know, just disgusted with Adam22 with the Tania Nova interview. And if y'all are not aware, man, this is a fucked up situation that's going on. And I felt like No Jumper and Adam22 could have actually done some real good for once, man, as this is a girl who's a minor and was being violated, being PIMPED'd by that P4K rapper who is locked the fuck up with a federal indictment. And I can't wait till they pick up that ATM Richie dude who did an interview with Damn Homie threatening a little girl, and then with that condoning the actions of the P4K dude who is now in PC like the punk coward that he is. You see, a lot of these gangbanging ass individuals is pussy. You know, they be out here talking all this tough talk or whatever, and here he gets knocked for this wicked crime, and as soon as he gets locked up, he PCs up because he ain't really like that. And when that arrest happened and there was some different things transpiring that seemed like Adam22 may interview the Tania girl, I was thinking that he could do some real good about this, right? Because this is a horrible situation going on in America, and it's not new, you know, from my understanding, right, with the trafficking, but it's way out of control, and there's all kinds of minors out there, and it's fucked up. There's instances where the internet is being used for this trafficking, and there's all kinds of glorification of the streets and of that lifestyle or whatever. And then you got these sick creep perverts who are trafficking adult women who are minors, and doing it in manipulative ways and using violence and all kinds of flucked up tactics. And there's even instances where there's networks of these individuals, and they'll have some young homies who they have gassed up and manipulated like they're cool and looking up to them, and like, yo, you can be down, man, just bring some girls around that you go to school with or whatever. And it's all a flucked up play to violate the kids and the youth, you know what I'm saying? And with Adam22 possibly interviewing this individual, the Tania girl, right? Like, we've all seen her on Soft White Underbelly. We've heard of her on No Jumper or whatever, and we know she has that snitch rat goofy baby's dad, who videos have surfaced of him bullying her, gangbanging on her, talking about Pyru and all this while he's treating her like ish and threatening her, and just all kinds of fucked up stuff you see dude doing on the video. So you can only imagine what he does off video. And can y'all believe he sent that little girl a picture of money, and the Tania chick called the police on him? Like, why would a grown man send a little girl a picture of money? You know what I mean? Period. But especially with what's going on, man, it's just all sick and twisted, and a lot of people are around this Tania chick's head. Like, and don't get me wrong, I know she's not a good mom, you know, not the best, but people go through things or whatever. Like, I wasn't trying to make any excuses for her, but I was thinking, like, man, if she does this interview, they could, in Adam too, and they do this thing right and just keep it real about the streets and all that, some good awareness could go down behind all this, you know what I mean? Because all this content, music, different things like that, it can all be used in propaganda type ways to pollute the minds of the youth and influence them into the wrong things. You know what I mean? Like this trafficking shit is out of hand bad in this country, and Homeland Security is doing their job, but not doing their job as good as they could and should. And it's just a wild time to be a parent, you know, and to grow up in this country. There's so many twisted, fucked up things going on, and they could have rose awareness behind this topic. But instead, I caught this the other day. I wanted to do a video then, but I just been wild busy. I caught that Trap News Network channel did a reaction to Adam interviewing the Tania girl, and instead of them doing a above board interview and really just speak on the situation and raise awareness and, you know, talk about how sick, fucked up these individuals are who are doing this to the youth, it turns into like war storying and talking about improper ish and actual ish with the mom with her little daughter on there. You know what I mean? It's just so fucked up that this went down. And this is the No Jumper platform where all kinds of twisted, fucked up ish goes down. And it went down in the worst way. Like, comment if you've seen the interview, your thoughts about it, if you were disgusted by it as well. The reaction video I caught from the Trap News Network dude, he was just like, yo, this is so sick. I can't believe that they even thought to do this and did this, that no one's like, yo, this is highly inappropriate. And it's really disturbing and disgusting on the mama's part too, that she wasn't like, you know, man, smart enough or righteous enough or just had enough class in her to not go on there and act like that. You know what I mean? Like, nobody's perfect. People make mistakes. And with all this stuff playing out in the news, I was hoping for the best for the mom and for the family to get things back together and try to get that young lady some help. And instead, they're going on No Jumper and just putting out some of the most disturbing content we ever done seen, man. Like, that's what the who's dude was talking about too. Again, I only caught a couple minutes of the video, and I was like, you know what, I gotta make a video about this because this shit is so twisted. Again, this is a situation that I was like, finally, you know, there's some news about this with these rappers getting arrested and indicted for this disgusting kind of crimes and charges. And, you know, like, people need to get this message out there. There is a whole just epidemic of this going on in this country, and I think a lot of people don't really know how real and how bad it all is. And Adam22, No Jumper, and the mother of this girl dropped the ball, and I don't know, it was almost like a SATANIC ritual or something like that. Like, why would they make this podcast like they did? It was really stomach turning, disturbing ish, and that's just that, you know what I mean? So, yeah, I had to hop on here and tap in with the people and see what y'all think about it. And, you know, please hit the comments. Let's discuss it. If you're new over here on this channel, we talk about music, sports, news, current events, all kinds of ish. And it's always about hearing from you guys. You know what I mean? I don't claim to have all the answers or none of that. We just talk it up on the different topics. We have live streams where you can call in and talk as well. You know what I mean? It ain't the biggest platform, but we just coffee talk it up on all the different topics. So jump in the comments, leave your thoughts, subscribe to the channel, and I'll get with y'all on the next one. And pray for that girl and for all these other victims, you know, that truly need help out here. And I truly hope all these wicked, sick, disturbing, demonic bastards all get locked up and get what's coming to them.